Hello, good morning. Good morning. We are live. Welcome. Welcome to another day trading session. I'm your host, Johnny. Today is October 29th, 2024. It is 6:22 my time, or 8:22 market time. Market opens in about an hour. And next week, it'll be opening literally right now at 6:30. So we got some practice to do before getting up and being successful in the market. Go ahead and share my link. We're going to be looking at how to trade stocks during a big earnings week. There are a lot of companies reporting earnings this week, which can definitely affect the market volatility as well as the direction that it's going to take. Also, elections are coming up and a lot of other different things that are going to be influencing the market. Now guys, if you've never tuned in, I go live every single morning at market open. Sometimes a little bit before market open, but always when the market is open, I will be live Monday through Friday. You can guarantee that. Okay, my links are getting shared, spread around, that way we can get the maximum amount of viewership in here. We have a Discord channel. You're more than welcome to check it out. We also have a Facebook group with over 70,000 members, all free for you to use to help you become a more successful trader. Alright, everyone is aware that we are live. So let us begin. Now guys, how to trade during an earnings week. If you don't know yet, go check out our Discord. It is the second link in the description below. I'll even stick a link in the comments. But I talked to you guys about trade ideas, what we're looking at, what are some key areas of interest. I also talk about what we look for daily when it comes to high demand and low volume, momentum trading, as well as stages of reversal when it comes to, again, day trading or even swing trading. Also, when there's companies that are pushing up pre-market, I also show you my profits, locked in over $480 or about 11% yesterday. On Mara, it went up $3 from $16.80 to $19.80. $3 very easily, made some good money. And then I give us shout outs like this, test the volume analysis, as you can see, and we talk a little bit about why I see this happening. And then when we welcome new traders, we have people that come in here, we welcome them. We have announcements whenever I give new announcements and videos on my YouTube channel. And then my morning live trading sessions, there's today, there's yesterday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, all the way back as far as you want to go of live day trading sessions. So they are available to you to use. Also check out our profits chat. It's not just me putting in profits, but it's also other people putting in profits. Lies MK put $285. This person here made $47. So it's pretty cool to see other people making money also. Also check out my charts and patterns. I showcase to you different breakouts and examples of how exactly to make money when those breakouts do occur. So if you guys want, definitely check out all those resources. They are available to you. I am going to put the link in the description and in the comments section. That way you guys can access it easily. And there we go. I'm a one-man show, so bear with me here as I do have to do all of these technicals by myself, as far as making sure everyone is good and we have everything we need for the group. There we go. Alright, there it is. There's the link there if you want to get access to the Discord. Alright, so I came on a little early just to showcase that, share my link and spread it around, and then also be able to talk to you a little bit about some stocks before we go live. Mr. Toad's Epic Indoor Adventures. That's a really cool name. Hello, first time here? Welcome. Welcome. Now we do have a position in ELDN, about 200 bucks or so, down about 10. So we'll see if this bounces a little bit. Now looking at ELDN, I did notice that its free float was a bit higher than usual, than what I like to trade. Had some volume, but a very nice spike due to some news on Tego Prubar treatment, generally well tolerated, saying announces 85 million underwritten offering of common stock, and then it said it was going to do a 18.36 million shares at $3.65. So yeah, so we are looking at this one. Now some other top gainers this morning was GLYC, pushing up from 15 cents to 50 cents on news based on a leukemia treatment. BKYI also pushed up nicely from 69 cents to $1.55, and then has been having trouble getting past that $1.55 mark. Same thing with GLYC. It could not pass that 50-cent mark actually 2 times. It tested it twice and was unable to do it. LIXT. Now I was looking at this company right around here, right around 6 o'clock, and it doesn't look like it's doing very well anymore. It looks like it's been selling off since 287. About 287 it's been selling off. SHPH, this was another company I was debating on whether or not to trade. But as you can see, it touched here, came down, touched back up here, came down, tried one more time, and it's now selling off. PFIE, not much is happening. It's staying above the SMA line. The SMA line is catching up. AREB could have been another solid trade today. 434 resistance. Hasn't been able to make it since. Now it is trying to push up here above that VWAP. If we can get above that VWAP nicely, we can potentially see this go up to 415 again, where it looks like there is a solid resistance level there as well. I'd love to see what seller comes up at 415. If it's now a couple hundred shares, a couple thousand shares. Could actually bring this up to 30. Yeah, there we go. So 420, 3,000 shares, 428, 2,300. A lot of buyers down at 3.6 and 3.5. DJT pushing up very nicely, finding a new resistance at 57. And then we have my trade, ELDN. Starting to want to push up. It has a high of 428. It touched that previous high a couple times, so that's not very good. Another resistance at 372, and had some support at 336, and some at 332. So I'm going to put that there as well. There we go. Okay, looks like it's going to test above. got the order book level 2 market data on. So help us identify where those buyers are and where those sellers are. Looks like we have 20,000 shares seller at 428 right up here. So he knows something. He knows it'll potentially get back up to 428, doesn't he? 20,000 shares. That's insane. Here we go. Looks like it's starting to push up. Someone's buying another 4,200 shares at 360. If we can get up to 360, 362. There it goes. 364. Has a lot of free float. 41 million free float. It's a little higher than what I like to trade. This is what we're watching. Down a few bucks, nothing crazy. Got some red. 3,500 shares at 372. That's another key area. I did have some news. Let's go ahead and look at some news here. Let's see, 45 minutes ago, treatment generally well tolerated, $85 million underwritten offering. First 3 islet transplant recipients treated. 365 an underwritten offering. So there's some news, not the best. It's technically not even on our top gainers of the day. It's only up 7%, so not the best. Looks like Lucy pushed up just now at 6:30. From 6 to 13, that would have been 100% profit. Here we go, pull back, and it should pop again one more time. And on the daily, it's got up to 11.16. So I would be aware that it's got up to 11.16 before. It's possible for this to go up back to that point. It's already past that point. Retest this as a support now. If it holds as support, then it could actually go up even higher. Got a lot of red volume coming in. Here we go, here's some green volume. There's that retest. There it goes. Nope. Nope. Bull trap. Here we go. More buyers stepping in. Trying again. At that 11.16. 12. There's a dollar. $1 per share right there. Yeah, this thing is moving. There it goes. There's the volume. It's that green volume candle. Looking good on the MACD. Wanting to curl over a little bit. Okay, now there's a lot of red volume. A lot of sellers stepping in. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. There we go, there's a retest. $11.83. Pretty big seller at $11.83. 12.40s, 12.50s. 1174. There we go. Sell off now. Is it not going to be able to hold? Or maybe not. Let's see. It's holding support still. I say it's broken. It's making lower lows and lower highs, which would showcase that this trend has been broken. Yeah, this trend line has been broken. Should just start to sell off. LUCY is what we're looking at. There we go. Pushing up. Nope. Doesn't look like it's able to. And actually there it goes. Well, definitely breaking that trend line, that's for sure. Trend line is broken. And there we go. Now it's going to start pushing up. From even right now, 1082 to 1182 is a dollar push. $1.50. Get up to 1282. That's $2. It's a $2 move right there. After doing a from 7 to 13, almost a $6-7 move. All right, GLYC not doing much. BKYI selling off, selling off, selling off. All these pre-market runners are actually selling off. Let's go ahead and look at mine. How worse could it be? No, it's not worse. It's actually pushing up very nicely. Now we're only down about $3 on $200. Here we go. Can we get into the money here? Or are we going to catch that resistance at 370? 370, it looks like we don't have a buyer anymore until 428. 20,000 shares at 428. So if we can, or I'm sorry, seller. We have a big seller at 428. No real big sellers anymore. Maybe 1,300 at 385. But if we could push above that 382 and get a little bit more juice, we could push up even more. We got 55 shares. So if this pushes up even $1, that's $55 for us. Now, ELDN is almost up 10%, which means it should pop up on the board pretty soon. Needs to get a little bit higher than 11% to catch the top gainer board. Alright, people talking in the chats. Big earnings report, big earnings releases this week, guys. Okay, I want you guys to be aware of that. There is a lot going on, and that's the whole point of this video right now, is making sure that we're aware of the market and the earnings that are coming up this week. Okay, October 28th, we have a very strong earnings release, most anticipated earnings releases. Okay, I hope you guys can see this here. Monday we had Ford and Waste Management, Phillips, stuff like that. Today, this morning, we had SoFi, PayPal, BP, McDonald's, Pfizer, JetBlue, Crocs, okay, those are all important, Royal Caribbean. And then after today, after close, it'll be AMD, Alphabet, Snap, Chipotle, Visa, Reddit. A lot of companies are reporting earnings this week, so that is going to make the market very volatile, whether up or down. This is our earnings, okay? So if you guys want to screenshot it, snapshot it, take a picture, write some stuff down, whatever you want to do. There's your most anticipated earnings releases for October 28th, 2024, and for this week. I tried to do this, or actually, I don't try. I do give you weekly updates for what is going to be happening every single week on our Sunday night Stock Talk. You can also check this out in our Discord. It'll be available there for you guys to see. Also, real quick, wanted to showcase that we are over 6,000 subscribers, guys, so thank you. Thank you for showing your support and showing up every day. And we have over 800 uploads currently, just past over 800 videos for you, all on how to make money in the stock market, anywhere from day trading, swing trading, to dividend investing and long-term investing. Definitely check it out. Okay, it's still really early. Market doesn't open for another like 45 minutes or so. Here we go. My trade is about to go into the green. Now we do have limits set here, chart settings. There's my cost basis if you want to see it, right there. Then we have open orders up here, and my trading record if you guys are interested. I don't mind showcasing those to you. Also, if you're tuning in and day trading and momentum trading isn't for you, I also have a video on how to make monthly income through dividend investing. I now just surpassed $30 every month for the rest of my life, or $7.50 a week, which comes out to $1 a day. That means every dollar that I'm alive, or every day that I'm alive, I get paid $1. So we're trying to build that up to where I make $100 every day without having to work. That'd be amazing. Obviously, stock investing, day trading, and real estate investing, really anything you do, YouTube, it all requires work. But through dividend investing, you buy and hold for years to come and get paid those awesome monthly or quarterly dividend payouts. Now, if you want something a little more, you want something that makes you a little bit more than 10% a year, you maybe want to make 10% a month, 10% a week, or even sometimes 10% a day, definitely consider subscribing, and smashing that notification bell so you know when we go live. But basically, we go live every single morning at market open. No fail. Okay, I've failed a few times. I've missed a few days. I also have vlogs, daily vlog videos. I showcase to you my earnings. Anywhere from $100 to now over almost $1,000. I have not hit $1,000 day yet, but I've hit quite a few $200, $400, $500 dollar days. So very excited, getting closer to that mark, and can't wait to share it with you guys. Recently, I made $210. I believe that was MRM. Made $109 on BKY, BLMZ, and SMX a while back. But we have good times, guys. We have good times here. FFIE made 100. FWISA made 26. AST made 102 that day. That was awesome. That was awesome. We got some really good days in here, guys. This was a good one here. TOVX 197, MRM 90, VRAX 19, and APDN 6. I think it was close to a $300 day. It was a very good day that day. We'll also have our Sunday stock talks every week on Sunday, talking about our game plan for the week and what we're going to do to make money in the stock market, and how you can as well. Also go over key information like this. Moving averages define support and resistance. Obviously, when the moving average and when the price is above the moving average, it acts as a support, and when it falls below this line, it actually will act as a resistance. So this is a great resource to use for anyone first starting out learning how to day trade. As you can see here, when it came below, when it shot up above, it shot up, and as soon as it came below these moving averages, it came all the way down. Started getting that resistance. It didn't want to move above, and now that it's above, now it's acting as a support. And this is where we're going to make our money, guys. This is where we're going to make some of our money. Mini P&L up a few bucks on the day, nothing bad. Been holding. I should have bought more down here at 348, as I would already be up, you know, $40, $20, buying more down here. But I was trying to catch this wave. Didn't notice that the 428 was there, the resistance, until after the sell-off. Should have waited a little bit longer for this sell-off to actually take effect, and then I could have technically bought down here at the SMA line instead of way up here. Nonetheless, don't have a bad average. If we can push up a little bit more, this would be great to see. You know, we have some buyers. We don't have any major sellers until 405, 420, and 428. So this could continue to push up through the day. If it does, I'm going to sell 25 at 428 or maybe 27, right below where that gentleman is at 425. So 425, 427, I think are going to be my 2 sell orders. I'll keep 5 shares in case it pushes just slightly higher. If not, then that's okay. We will we'll actually just sell those 5 shares if that takes into account. So here we go, pushing up. This is what we want to see, guys. It's exactly what we want to see here. Come on, push it up. I'll put the chats up here, that way while we're watching, you guys could ask questions if you want. I'm here to answer those questions for you. Okay, we've got a nice little spike. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of selling pressure for just a moment. A couple hundred shares, almost 1,000 shares at 388. Got some people picking up a few more at 360. That's not till down here. So let's see if it can hold above VWAP. That way it can continue to push up even more. We have our sell orders here, which should lock in just a minute. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Making some money today, definitely. Exactly what we want to see. Now, how do you trade stocks during a big earnings week? Well, very cautiously. You're identifying these pullbacks, these moves. You're understanding what the news is saying, whether it's good or bad. We're identifying, the direction of the overall market this week. If there's, majority of these companies are bullish, then a majority of the stock market will go up, which means that we can, be a little safe or a little less stressed out, knowing that the market's going in our favor. If the market's selling off, you may want to consider waiting, reducing your position size, or maybe even averaging down if you want to buy more at these lower levels. Also, it's all about news, right? Want to make sure that we're getting news. GLYC selling off. BKYI Finding support at 135. LIXT, LUCE. Look at this sell-off from 13 down to 936. Had a nice little bump here, and then that was it. DJT not doing much either. ELDN finally made it up onto the top gainers list on the day. They did make it on the top gainers list, so unfortunately the free float's way too high. That means there's a lot of people holding the bag on this. Like this person with 20,000 shares, he could have been holding this $4 for a year. Right? When was the last time this got up to $4? I mean, he could have been bag holding for months. Doesn't even showcase it. Oh, right here. January 2023. So don't get caught holding the bag on this one either, guys. January 2023 went all the way down to $1, and now it's pushing all the way back up. Whoever has these 20,000 shares could potentially have a just strictly broke even. You know, hey, I'm gonna break even. I'm gonna get out where I bought. Unfortunately, that's how it goes sometimes, and you sometimes have to wait years. The patience to have to be able to hold a position that long. That takes real dedication. Now, unless he bought this morning or yesterday or previous days, right? Because this has been running for quite some time. Maybe he bought at $2, or maybe he bought at $2.50. Oh, we're getting some buyers stepping in. 3,000 at 366, which is like down here. That's what saved us, I think, was at 366. A lot of green on the tape. That says days P&L and open P&L. That's odd. It's very odd that they're different, because I've been trading this since the open. Take the cost basis off. We'll take the show that, and then I'll keep my open orders. I like to be able to see them so I could drag them around if needed. So we're just going to give this a little bit more time. Seems like it wants to sell off slightly. We'll see if it catches support at 372. Doesn't have to, but let's see if it does. Got some buyers in the 360s and 350s. $392. What was my cost basis? Was it 375, I think? $377. What I like about this too is you can check, like, I want to risk 3%, maybe $7, $6, 3% or so to make about $28, 13%, so not too bad. Lucy pushing up again. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? WCE pushing up. Curling over on the MACD. It's not going to be good enough. It's still in that back 9. There we go. There's that pop. From 9 to 10. That's $1 profit right there, literally. From 9.18 to 10.22. 10.16. All you really need is about $1 move, or a couple 50-cent moves, or a few 20-cent moves. Uh-oh, SPH finding some support here at the 198 almost. Let's see. Is that pre-market support? Pre-market support. SPH, whatever. What if I just did one just to showcase to you guys? I don't think it'll let me buy one. No, it won't. This is it from $2 to $2.58. That's 58 cents per share potentially. It looks like it's already done it once. That's an incredible move. 30% or about 60 cents per share. Not bad. I'd like to see if this holds and then bounces up. Give me one moment, guys, okay? I do apologize. One moment. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. No progress at all from SHPH. At all. Yeah, no progress at all. Wow. Can't believe the setting that this thing is doing. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why there's so much. Is that better? Wow, I can't believe that's all I needed. Okay. Got it fixed, guys. Sorry for all the static. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, it's not so static anymore. Let me know if it sounds better. Give me a thumbs up or something. Sounds way better. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Oh, there it is. BKYI pushing up. Broke that 155 resistant, just went up to 180. That was a nice move from 132 to 180, 50 cents per share. 100 shares, 50 bucks. Pulling back down. That was very nice. I kind of figured BKY would. This would be the play of the day, as it's, above $1, under 10. Its free float is less than 5 million. Its volume is a lot more compared to its relative volume. So just a matter of time for this to pop up. News, they had some news about securing $910,000 order from financial services. So it's good news. This is exactly what we want to see, guys. I'm going to showcase that to you real quick in this. Did I put it here? No, I didn't. Where did I put it? Did I put it on desktop? No, I need to put it on desktop. Alright, I'm going to go back to screenshots and find this sucker. Right here. We're going to move this to desktop. If I could find it, man. Okay, here we go. This is what we were looking at That's what we're always looking at constantly. Okay, guys, this is what's going to tell us if we're doing good or not. And this is how you're going to trade during earnings week, any week in general, but this is how you're going to trade stocks during a big earnings week. Now, stocks need to be up at least 10%. 40 to 50% would be better if they are up that much from yesterday, as they'll move more. This company's up 146%. Do you see that? Now the price needs to be under $10, but over $1. This morning it was trading with less. It was at 67 cents, 68 cents. So it's not something I would have wanted traded until it got above 75 cents or about $1. News, definitely got news. As you saw there, we'll look at it again. $910,000 order. Upgrade long-time financial service customer to enhanced biometric. Okay, so they're using $910,000 to increase their biometric security system, which is great. Relative volume is good. They actually have a nice relative volume. If we look on here, it should be relative volume on BKYI. It's also the top gainer of the day. Free float 2 million. And relative volume, BKY, are you not even on here? Oh, right here. Relative volume is 5.92%. Turnover, don't have. So yeah. The volume was nice. 17 million volume. Relative volume, it looks like 6. Yeah. So that's pretty amazing. And then the float needs to be 10 million or less. 10 million or less, and it was. This float is actually only 2.9 million. So not a lot of shares available, yet they were able to trade it over 17 million times in volume. So that's almost 6 times. 6 times relative volume. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Tom, StarCraft, Angelo. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Okay. If you guys have any stocks you want me to check out, definitely do so in the comments section, and I will check them out as soon as we are available. Tom says, sounds great, my friend. Okay, good. Good morning. Now we did take a trade on ELDN. Here we go, pushing up. This is exactly what we want to see, guys. Have a $200 position. We have some sell orders here. Let's go. Let's see how much this can push up. Let's go ahead and sell those 5 shares right here. Just to get out, just to lock in a few profits. Oh, or is that it? Or is that the spike up? It could be our spike up. I don't want to hold this too much longer if it starts to sell off. There we go. Let's see what happens. StarCraft, can you look at McDonald's? Yep, I can look at McDonald's. No big sellers until 4:05. Not a lot of buyers. Up 15% on the day. It did just hit the top gainers list. having trouble. Must be a seller right here at 390. We're gonna sell some shares and get out. Yeah. We sold some shares and got out right there, guys. No point in risking too much. Doesn't seem like we're able to pass that point right there. Difficult time passing that point. Let's see what happens. Can we get 4? How high up can this shoot up? 405. 404 maybe? Here we go. Pushing. See if we can get double digits this morning. The only thing that scares me is the free float is super high on this. It's the exact opposite of something that I would trade. The free float is way high. 41 million free float, and it's only trading 2 million volume. Now 2 million volume is a lot compared to their 36 to 67,000 average volume. So it is quite high. ELDN up 17% on the day. We hit double digits. Wants to. 399. There we go, double digits. 4. $4. We're gonna sell at $4. Come on, come on. Maybe 399. Nope, looks like it's going to come back down a little bit. 428 is the real number that we want. Selling. Let's go up a little bit higher. Let's go to 424. Since we didn't get filled at 4. MCD. Okay, McDonald's is retracing back from 286 to 296. They're already up $10 from yesterday. Even that 282 to 302, 282 to 302. That was a $20 move. McDonald's is fine. McDonald's ain't going nowhere. BKYI, finding resistance. ELDN is now on the board, so I can just look at it like this now. So yeah, McDonald's looking good. It looks like it's recovering. There we go, selling off. See if we can maintain above VWAP. It stay above VWAP. And then you can see this go up even higher. Tried locking in those double digits at 4, did not happen. Oh, that 20,000 share seller is at $4 now. He also is going to get out. See that? He moved it to $4. So I'm gonna go to $3.99 because as soon as he sells it, it's gonna just go down. It's gonna just skyrocket down. Okay, let's look at this seller here at 4. Seller at 4, we're gonna get out at $3.99. Did he get out? Did he move it? He moved it back to 428. He moved it back to 428. 428, 424. I'm just gonna try to underprice him. He's at 428. I'm gonna go to 424. Cat and mouse. Cat and mouse. How are you guys doing today? Hope the quality, the audio sounds better. Earlier I was dealing with some static. It was horrible. Horrible. Alright, sounds way better. Way, way better, guys. Okay, it's almost 7:30. I really want to see what this does at market open. All right. Here we go, pushing up again. All right, still holding that support above the VWAP. Mr. Toad's Epic Indoor Adventures. That's a cool name. Great trading session. I'm new to this, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can. Well, hey, came to a good place to learn. Check out some of my videos, past videos. Check out other videos from other YouTubers. You know, there's not just one right trading style. It's kind of like a religion. If you find value in it and it makes you feel good, then do it, right? I only say that because there's like 100 religions, right? There's a ton of religions. There's a ton of different ways that you can learn to invest. There's no one right way to invest. Locked in a couple dollars in profit. Nothing crazy. It's not going to hold VWAP, so. Did that seller get out? No. 20,000 shares at 4. 20,000 shares at 4. I'm going to go $3.99. He moved his. I'm going to move mine. I'm going to push back up to 4. I think it will. Let's see here. Market opens in like 1 minute and 30 seconds here. We're going to watch how this reacts. The second the market opens, we're going to watch how it reacts. Tom Selleck saying hello, cool name to Mr. Toad's Epic Indoor Adventures. Tom, I think you have a cool name too, man. Are you the real Tom Selleck? Maybe? Maybe not? I doubt it. I doubt you're the real Tom. Okay, here we go. Market opens in just a couple of seconds here. Let's see what this does. Market is officially open. Whoa, huge sell-off here to 337. Oh no, that was a... What just happened? This does 20,000 shares at 4. Here we go. Can we get this to push up a little bit? Gonna get it to push up to sell off, or is it just gonna straight up sell off? 20,000 at 4 still. Not much of a pop that I was looking for, is it? ELDN, is it still on the list? Yeah, it's still on there, along with DJT. Here we go. Come on, push up a little bit more. 393, 394, 396. He moved his 20,000 shares back up. So we're going to move ours back up. 20,000 at 428. $426. That might be where we have to sell, guys. 399 at 398. I don't want to get holding it too long. Get caught holding the bag. 4,000 at 7, or 7 at 4. 428. Right back, guys. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. No progress. No progress whatsoever. Not enough volume. Not enough volume. It's like the longest I've held a day trade in a while. And I could literally just get out right now. Yeah, it looks like it's going to sell off. If it breaks this 372, I'm just going to get out. See where I am, I'm at 377. So that's 1%. That's 3%, $3. So 3% of risk, or $3 on what is now $100. It was still 3%, but I believe it was a 6%. Or it was 3%, but it was a $6 potential loss when I had $200 in value, 50 shares. And again, usually I trade in 100 share blocks. I noticed when I went up to 100, 200 shares, I actually was doing worse off. I got a little too emotional and started resulting in losing money instead of making it. So I had to scale back, and that's okay. Scaling back is good sometimes. Just because you grow an account from 500 to 1,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 doesn't mean you have to continue to grow your position size. I mean, if you're growing your account consistently every week, trading with, $1,000, you don't necessarily have to change anything. What happened with me is when I went from 1,000 to 5,000 and I started trading with bigger shares, that's when it got a little too crazy, right? So let's see if we get filled at 398. I'd love to see 398. If not, I'm thinking maybe 395, 394. $390. Let's just keep it at 398. And so if you're able to make, say, $100 a day, I mean, some people can make $100 a day with $100, especially if they catch a move at $1 and it goes up to $2. That's $100. Now the same thing applies if a stock goes from $6 to $7. That's $1, so there's $100. You're just risking more. So instead of risking $100 on a dollar share, you're risking $600 on a $6 share. Stop losses are the same. You're just risking more money. So you're aiming for, you say you're aiming for $1 and you're risking 10 cents. And that is a trade I would take every single day of the week. And you could take that all the way to the bank. Here we go. When we get to 398, do I get my sell filled? There it is. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 398, 396, 397. Ooh, no, I did not get filled. Let's go 397 then. See if we can get back up there. Oh man, 397 would have been a nice fill. I think that's still going to be $10, I believe. There it is, got filled. 942. 942 is what we got on that, $10. 395, 397. So I got filled at 397. And there it goes, there's the break. Sometimes that's all you need too, is that break. It broke 4. Still got 20,000 shares to sell. 7,000 now. That big share is gone, so he took some profits up at 411. Very nice. That was a nice play. I didn't get all the way back up to those highs, but buying it here, averaging down. Did I sell some here? Did I sell 1? I sold 10. So I bought 10 at 401. I sold 10 at 410. Made 10 cents on that one per share, so about $1. And then now it's pushing up. Could have still continued to hold, but sold at 397, which is just shy of $4. Popped up to 412. Not bad. Not bad at all. That was a why did I say 1? It says 6. Oh, it is 1. The range was high. The range 387 to 412 on that one candle. And now we're out and we're green on the day. So there it is. It's not a lot, guys, but it's something. $10. $10 is $10, right? Now, how do you trade? How do you trade this every day? How do you find these companies to hit every day? Well, SMA line's a very good support. That was a nice move. Could have bought at pre-market lows. Pre-market support, $1.26. Now $1.73, that's 50 cents. So opportunity cost wasn't necessarily there. Now this one was nice, LUCY from 6 to 13. You already know Ross Cameron's going to be talking about this one today. This was insane. This thing went parabolic at 6:30 this morning. In 4 minutes, it went up 122%. In 4 minutes, 122%. LUCY. And we've looked at this company before. We've even traded this company before. We missed it. By the time I looked, it was already up to 11. No, it was already up to 13 and pulling back to 12. I was like, nah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get in on that one. News. Really not a lot of news on this one. Could just be a continuation play from last week. See this? How it pushed from 4 to 11, sold all the way off to 5, and then it skyrocketed. Now we were looking at Lucy back in this area. We were. And that's why it's important to have these on your watch lists, right? It wasn't on my watch list at all. It was oversold. Yeah, it was oversold. And now it can technically be oversold again. Look at it coming back down. Which means we can get set up for a nice play again. Which it looks like it's starting to play out already. And we look for these continuation plays. Some of these continuation plays are better off than the ones with news sometimes. Not necessarily, but continuation plays are very good. We got buyers at $7, $7, and $6 throughout, but a lot of heavy buyers in that $6 to $8 range pretty much. And that's what's great about the order book. You can see where all these orders are being placed. Where are people looking at? They're looking between 618 and 770. So then you can look right here, 618, 770. It's like right within this range, right between SMA and after hour support. It's kind of where my support is at 643. So that's what's so cool about trading these. Look at this. The SMA finally caught up to PFIE. Now what? Does this trail along with the SMA up? Does it flatline? Does it start to curl over and come back down? I'm excited to see what happens. ELDN. Let's go ahead and look and see what happened to this one. Very nice. Very nice, guys. We got out. That's the point. We got out at a high, 25 shares at 397. This spiked up to 412. So, I mean, we missed out on maybe 15 cents. Not bad. Not bad. But went from 377 to 397. 20 cents. 20 cents in profit, and we were going to risk 10 cents. So, 1 for 2. I sold another 25 shares at 390. So 390 and 397 were my sell points. Right up here at these high point areas. Well, almost at this high at 4. Again, 390. And then almost at this high of, well, it was at that exact high moment. 397. And I noticed it because of this. Good morning, Major. Good morning. Locked in a few bucks on this trade this morning. Nothing crazy. Only traded with about 25 shares. 50 shares at one point. But I sold 25 here at 390 and sold another 25 here at 397. So kind of at these two peak areas I sold. Pushed up to 412. I was looking for 428, but didn't quite get there. I have a feeling I'm going to have to get up earlier to catch some of these big moves. Or wait for the move to play out, for them to pull back, and then play that secondary pop. Here we go. Kind of just like we said. We were talking about this earlier. If this can push down to 31 cents, 32 cents, then it could potentially pop up back to 50 cents. Very beautiful move here. Beautiful move. Look at the tape. Look at all these buys and sells. 25,000 shares were just sold right there. 19,000 shares were just bought again. 10,000, 9,000. You know who's trading this? Ross. Relentless Trader. The Trading Farmer. I think that's his name. Literally all these guys are watching these companies. All these big major guys. Ronald Wolf. I'm sure there's so many people on here right now that are trading this. And that's the thing, identifying which companies to look for, which ones to jump in, which ones to jump out, which ones are moving. It's all about timing. And once you can start identifying that, your timing, then it's all free game from there, guys. Okay, it's all free money from there. This is a pre-market support again. That's why it's bouncing. Do you see that pre-market support? I'm going to go ahead and actually solidify this 365 here. And you know what? I'm going to take this one out. This is not doing us any good. Did you notice that? I'm actually going to showcase that to you. Okay, here it was a resistant. It broke. You see right here? Resistant. Came back down. Retest. Broke out. Came back down. It couldn't hold that support. So it came down to this moving average, which again should be where that support is, right? This is nothing. Maybe a little bit of resistance. You know, this was showcasing some resistance, but because it couldn't hold as a resistant level, we're just going to make this one go bye-bye, okay? This is a key resistance because it was below this level for quite some time. And then look at that little break above. Retest. It never went a beat below. A beat below. Not even a point below that support. Solidifying that it was a very strong support during pre-market. And that's why this is getting a slight bounce. Now, it doesn't mean it has to skyrocket, but it could sometimes. If this has a lot of news and a lot of volume and people saw this, and even Ross, if Ross wanted to come in right now with like 100,000 shares or something, then he might be able to move the needle a little bit, but again, not so much because this one has 41 million free float, so you would need a lot. Like, we haven't even traded one full rotation of shares yet. 41 million free float or free shares available, and we've only traded 7 million. So there's so many shares that are just sitting there, not even being touched. Okay, finding support doesn't mean it has to get a bounce, but it is finding that support. Okay, questions? GLYC. I love this right here. I love these moves. Now this isn't very much. This is less than $1, so I wouldn't trade it. But very textbook move. Up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back. Is it going to go up again? Possibly, because that's the way the patterns are showcasing. There it goes. It's going to go up. Get up to 444, maybe 446, and then pull back again. And you guys see that kind of stair-step pattern it's creating from this SMA? It went up, it pulled back. It went up, it pulled back. It went up, it pulled back. And now it's going up. And we should see it pull back. And if it's really strong, we can see it pop all the way back up to right there. Major snatched some on PayPal dip earlier, 55. I have a play on IBM calls for April. Not looking so good. Let's see. Okay. I love the updates, Major. Thank you so much. I've been curious as to what you've been up to. Tina, I'm on the phone and can't see. Which ones are you trading for the 4 and the 31 cent? Oh, the $4 is ELDN. And we actually made money on that one today. And the other one is, this one is GLYC. And we're just looking at GYLC. We're not taking part in it. Again, I don't like trading in anything that's under $1. You guys see this here? 4367, 4377. When a company moves from $1 to $1.01, it moves one increment. But look at this. Just getting to 44 cents from 43 cents is 100 increments. That's insane, okay? That's why I don't like to trade penny stocks under $1. Because look how much movement, look how much sellers there are, and it's barely moving. Tenths of a penny. 43.50, 43.40, 43.30. And we're talking micro cents, okay? So that's why some of these people can move, 10,000 shares, 5,000 shares, 20,000 shares. That's when it's going to make the most sense. And look at this, guys. I think I've really had that uh-oh moment, right? I had to really do my research. I had to consistently show up, and I even had to lose money. It's all part of the process. And no matter what you think, no matter who you are, it's part of the process. Now this is more than a micro pullback, so this is an indication that that is broken. I would then sell right there. So let's go ahead and create a horizontal line where we would sell now, okay? That is the point where we would sell. This broke, okay? But ultimately, it worked out in our favor. If we bought at 32 cents, or say $32, whatever the range is, but we're buying down at the SMA, and it pops up and down, but it's still going up, and he's getting these little micro pullbacks. You could have held from 32 cents to 44 cents, okay? I'm going to give you the numbers. That's a 40% profit. So even if you had $1,000, however many shares that is that you have to buy to equal $1,000 in investment, 40%, I mean, that's $400. We literally could have made $400 just now while talking to you guys on this YouTube channel, or vice versa, while watching me on the YouTube channel, or doing it on your own. Maybe the whole point of watching me is obviously to learn, right? I do this every day, but maybe you want to learn how to do it so you don't have to watch me anymore. You don't have to watch anyone. You just show up to the market, or you trade on your phone when you're at work. You see these opportunities, you take them, you get out, and you're good. Compared to not. right? Compared to not. We want to show you how to do this on your own, but also have a lot of fun talking with you guys too. So there's that. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Tina. You're welcome. So yeah, 40% in 15 minutes, $400 in 15 minutes. Now, how many shares would that be? How many shares would you have to buy? Is it 20,000? 2,000? Okay, 3,000? So you need about 2,500 shares. 2,500 shares. There you go. At this point right now. So if you would buy, say 2,000 shares at 32 cents and you sold 2,000 shares at 44 cents, well, there you go. There's $400. And look how it played out. So as soon as this breaks, right, it didn't go to where you wanted to go to 50 cents, but you sold here at this point where it stopped. And now because it's pre-market, you can sell with a trailing stop order. So as this goes up, you're increasing, or your trailing stop is going up, or you're doing it manually. Maybe you have a stop order down here at 35 cents, and then you push it up again, and we're actually going to showcase that to you real quick. Say this is your stop order. So it had this little micro pullback. You're like, okay, I'm going to buy at 32. My stop's 30. It goes up to 35. You're like, cool, I'm going back to 32. Now you're at no risk. Completely 100% no risk, because you're above where you bought, and your stop price or stop limit is where your entry was. So even if it came all the way back down, you'd break even. So now the entire trading position is at no risk to you whatsoever, whether you have $1,000 or $10,000, because of your stop. Now it pulled back, push up to 34 to 40. Okay, cool. I'm going up to 37. I'm going up to 38 now, 37, because it pushed up to 38 or 40. Okay, pushed up to 40. Now it pulled back a little bit to like 37 and some change. Didn't quite make it to your stop, and it shot up again. And you're like, all right, cool. I'm going to pull this up even more. So now you pull your stop up here, maybe to 40. Goes up again, retests, 40 and some change, pushes up to 44. And as this move is happening, you are pulling up your stop again to this red line here, right? Let's just say this red line is in here. We're going to go ahead and delete that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to leave the red line, okay? But say you put your stop up to here, it goes up to 45, and boom, it starts to sell off. This micro dip didn't play out in the direction that you wanted it to play, right? It didn't go up. It came back down, and you get out on this stop. Great, perfect execution on this trade, and there was almost no risk to you after that first initial move, which was the first minute or two. The first 1 minute candle, you had no risk involved. You went from 32 cents to 42 cents, locked in 10 cents per share. And depending on the amount of shares, if you had 2,500 shares at 10 cents, that's $250 on a $1,000 investment. Hope that makes sense. If it does, leave a comment. Okay, so that's what we're going to be showcasing every single day this week. When the market starts to open up at 6:30, an hour early, I'll be able to show these stop computer and be good. Because I know if this comes back down, it'll sell and stop out, and I'll stop out and make money. Does that make sense, guys? And you could just play around with it like this. You don't even have to trade. Just show up every day, watch some companies, find those low and high areas, support and resistant ranges, and then you're able to go from there. Look at this. I haven't touched my stop yet. Bought in at 36. I'm in the money. And even if this came back down, it's not touching where my entry point was. Can I draw a small line somewhere? Let's see. I think I can. This would be my entry. Can we do, what color can we do? Black, white? Let's go white. So white would be my entry. Yellow would be my stop. And I just made money. Got stopped out. That's the end of the trade. And some of this here that we drew before it even happened, guys. If you didn't watch if you're not watching the live stream and you're just tuning in, we drew this pattern before the entire pattern played out. It was like halfway through, and we drew this pattern. So even finding these setups halfway through and identifying that there might be opportunity still, identifying your entry, your risk level, and your exit, you can make a killing, guys. That uh-oh moment is right around the corner for you. And there it is for me. Pushed up, didn't hit your stop, pushing up again. Now you can bring your stop up. And boom, now you're locking in even more profit. Is it time to take Hopi?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the live stream today. I appreciate your time. We went a little longer today. I'm going to be showing up at 6:30. So guys, remember, show up early. Get involved with these live streams when you can. As soon as I go live, you'll be notified. So smash that bell after you subscribe to the channel. And do me a favor, smash that like button too. It does the world to this channel to help find other people just like you that want to do more, such as learn how to make money in the stock market. Appreciate your guys' time. Like always, remember to never trade based on anyone's opinion, not even mine. And let's all end the year on a green note. Look at that. It's pushing up. Love to see it. Have a great day, guys.